Hello, beer tubers, and welcome to another beer review with me, Peter, the master of hoppets. Today, checking out some more Aecht Schlenkerla Rauchbier from Brauerei, one of my all-time favorite breweries. These guys are amazing. They have so many fantastic beers, and in recent years, they've been innovating classically, going back in brewing books, brewing new beers. And last year, they released two new beers, a Rotbier and a Schwarzbier. This year, we got more new beers. It's like, what's going on? I love this. So they released their yearly specials as always, and the seasonals, the unfiltered varieties. But they also released a Helles version of their Märzen. So a Märzen, which was 100% Schlenkerla smoked malt, where they don't use any malts for adjusting color, or I think they use a bit of chocolate malt or carafa or something like that, to have a uniform color, because they get different color nuances with their smoking, because it's all home hand smoked at the brewery. If you ever get the chance to go to visit the brewery, do it. They have tours that you can go on, and it's amazing. You get to see the kiln that they smoke in and everything. So drenched in history. And the lineage, there's not many people around anymore. There's a few slight breweries where like the owners are still the family that's been owning the brewery, in the family that's been owning it for years. Not so many are around of that type anymore, that still makes beer of the highest quality. We need to cherish these kind of breweries. So it's amazing to see Schlenkerla just pushing boundaries within their forte and doing new things. So those two beers are new this year, and let's see, two new beers like that, just surprise. It's like, what? Amazing. I'm so stoked. One of my favorite breweries, as I said, and we're trying this one today, which is something they made together with their Polish distributor, and this is the Aecht Schlenkerla a la Grodziskie. And don't worry, I also have the Helles Märzen to review alongside the unfiltered version of this year. I think I might just review some of the unfiltered favorites every year now. It's just become one of those desert island breweries, actually, for me. So yeah, they've been doing all these new things. They're always bound in tradition when they do them. So they won't just make something crazy new, but they do new things. And they've been pushing, like, everything just comes from history. Both their like alcohol-free or alcohol-reduced beers, and this, and both the Rotbier and the Schwarzbier, and all these come from history books. So they try to keep in touch with their roots when they make new beers, instead of just making new stuff like modern craft breweries do, which is amazing. So before we go into more knowledge about this one, I got this one on Bier aus Franken. Usually I've gotten beers like this on Schlenkerla's own web shop. None of these places ship to Denmark and outside of Germany. Well, they do still, I think, outside of Germany, but at least not Denmark anymore. So I have a proxy in Germany who gets the beer and ships on to me. So now I know where to get it if you're looking. And this is sold out at Schlenkerla's own site. So I think Bier aus Franken still has some. But this Grodziskie, so this is a style that you rarely see brewed anymore. And it makes sense that they made this with their Polish distributor, because the Polish distributor, there's some heritage there. Poland has a Rauchbier style, so does Germany. And the Grodziskie is an oak-smoked wheat beer. So it has oak-smoked wheat malt in the recipe. I don't know if it's 100% how much it is. And is known as the champagne the Polish champagne, I think. I was about to say a nickname for an American product. Champagne beers. But the Polish champagne, because it has very high CO2 levels. They're usually moderate in alcohol and hopping rates. But this is apparently a little bit of a Schlenkerla twist on it. It's not 100% the same, because the way the malt is smoked is that it's smoked the Schlenkerla way. So it's smoked over, as it says here on the back, Schlenkerla's wheat smoked malt. And it doesn't say what they smoked it over, but I'm guessing it's beechwood, which is what they always use. But it's cool. So they smoke wheat malt. And then to give it the Polish touch, they use Lubelski hops. And try to do it, as they say here, as a Grätzer, which is the German name for Grodziskie. So yeah, really cool they did this. And it's super low in ABV, 2.9%. It's like, what? But the style is quite low in ABV. And a subscriber of mine, Dan, Beer to See on Instagram, he got this beer in a whole odyssey of Polish Grodziskie. And he was like, Schlenkerla just slays everyone. Because the smoke character was like so different in the beers. He said the Polish ones were more bonfire-like, where Schlenkerla was that like nice meaty smoke. And I guess that depends on how you smoke. You know, smoking can get really technical. And this video is already technical. Sorry, I hope you like it. Smoking from barbecuing, American barbecue, smoking meat, there's bad smoke and there's good smoke. Bad smoke is really accurate and it makes the meat taste accurate and fuming and just like burning your mouth. Good smoke enhances the flavors of the meat and gives it the smoky flavor. And the way you can see it just by your eyes is the smoke going out of the chimney is not fluffy white. It's thin blue smoke. That's what you look for. And I'm 100% sure Schlenkerla knows about these things because they've been doing this for so long. So without further ado, let's dive into this. He said this is almost like a petite wheat version of the Helles. And I'm like, but with actual smoke. So this is going to be interesting. I'm hyped. I'm hyped. So let's check out the, Aecht Schlenkerla à la Grodziskie. And it's a limited run, so you need to get it now whilst it lasts. And you can see the CO2 levels are high in this. Just look at that pouring out in the proper glassware. Yeah. Let's see. Look at that beauty. And now we got some haze too. It's unfiltered. Oh my Lord. Beautiful. Let's check out the aroma. This purely amazing looking, slightly hazy golden yellow liquid with a fluffy 2-finger marshmallow head. Really bacony. Really, really hammy. There's definitely some hop character underneath too. Ooh, spicy. Actually quite grassy too. Man, this smells crushable. This smells like such an Aufbier. It's been ages since I had a Polish Grodziskie. And I must say, I have a hard time remembering how it was compared to this. But this is really meaty. Like really, really bacony, hammy. But there's some fluffy maltiness about it, which is very unique to a lot of the other Schlenkerla beers. Maybe besides their Weizen, because there's like this airy, fluffy, light maltiness about it, which I'm guessing is the wheat. But it has, and this is really fresh. They packaged this like not too long ago, like maybe a month. And it has this super vibrant, like fresh, juicy, meaty smoke, which I love. Like Aufbier is one of my favorite styles. I need to drink more Grodziskies. I mean, this could be another favorite style of mine. It's just so vibrant and alive and fresh, which is amazing. It's also, I'm really surprised about the level of hops in this. It's like a grassy floral note. I don't know. I should have looked up the hop and see what it kind of tastes like. But I was too excited. I was too excited. And I am too excited. I want to drink this. Let's try it. Cheers. High CO2 levels. Oh, you could destroy a lot of this. It's probably the highest carbonated Schlenkerla beer I've had. Wow, it's good. So it's also got some bitterness, substantial bitterness to it. Like a little bit of smack your face kind of bitterness. And then like really dry smokiness and bitterness on the end. But it has that uplifting effect because of all the CO2 and the wheat. So it's like, it's fluffy in the mouth. This is really good. This is just insane for the ABV. And the distributor in Poland is Brauerei PINTA, if you would like to know. A brewery in Poland, one of the more well-known. And I think they also own PINTA Barrel Project or PINTA Barrel or whatever it's called. I reviewed a few of their beers. It's really green grassy. Almost like a weird melon note or something. There is a fruity, hoppy note about it as well. When Dan said it's kind of like a petite, unfiltered Helles, I can kind of see that. I think there are similarities, although I don't think it's exactly the same, and I prefer the unfiltered Helles. The smokiness is definitely more intense here as well. But it has the kind of same workings as that, with pale, hoppy, lighter beer with smoke. But it's fucking good shit. It is really, excuse my language, dope. It's like really bacony, hammy, fluffy, airy smoke. Heavily smoky, juicy smokiness. And it's like, it's pure like barbecue kind of meaty stuff. It's really porky smokiness. It really reminds me of cured, pork or smoked pork. You can feel it's a lighter beer, but it has so much body and so much effervescence that you don't think about it too much. Also, that intense dryness on the back end there. It's definitely a bone dry beer, which I love. Yeah, I mean, this is a crusher. I think you'd be hard pressed by drinking this in really huge mugs, would be the CO2, because the CO2 is really high. It's almost like in a Hefeweizen or something like that, maybe even higher, because it's really, really high. You can feel it in your stomach. And the problem with that is you really want to crush this, but the CO2 is getting in the way. When you burp a lot, but that's a minor thing. The next thing they need to do is the Danish Rauchbier, the Skibsøl. That would be a thing. That would be cool. Skibsøl is a very historic Danish beer style, and there's a lot of information about it and scholars, who know things. But if I know someone who would also find out about these things, is Matthias Strom, because he's very, very into history. But there's a few, like smoked beer has been a big thing throughout the world. It just died because of modern kilns. But luckily we have breweries that keep the tradition alive with historic smoked beer like Schlenkerla. And now I've rambled off. Let's give this one a grade. This is fucking dope shit. I really like this. It's one of my favorite lower strength beers I've had in a long time. Besides like the bitters, but they are also like sometimes 4 and whatnot. This is like 2.9. I really, really want to say world class, but it's just shy. Like, it's the only thing I'm missing is like I would just want a little bit more body or something, like some oomph. Although it has a lot of oomph, but I think that's all really. Maybe it was like 3.5%. It would have just that last edge. I've really been tooting Schlenkerla's horn in the last few new beer videos I've done. And this is also just another way. I urge you guys to try and see this one out. I don't know how distribution will be. I'm sure a lot of this went to Poland. But this is really great. This makes me want to try more Grodziskie from Poland. So here we are. That's probably going to be what's up next. So if you guys had a chance to try Aecht Schlenkerla à la Grodziskie, let me know what you thought of it. Really awesome to finally try this one. Another fucking great beer from Schlenkerla. And if you guys already had this one, let me know what you thought of it. As always, remember to comment, subscribe, check out the Facebook fan page and Twitter and Instagram, and give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and link to both future notifications about videos. A lot of CO2. And I'm going to say cheers and see you guys in another beer review.